You have just completed something special, but please remember learning never stops. It's always okay to ask for help and to keep growing your skills. Have fun and enjoy this wonderful time. Congratulations on your accomplishments.
Always show up as your best self. Believe in yourselves and be fearless. Celebrate your accomplishments.
You are so powerful. Know your worth and that you can achieve anything. Use your weaknesses as your strengths and carve your path in life. You're a true original. Let your colors shine brightly for the world.
As a graduate, you've already understood the value and power of education. Now, more than ever, this is the chance to create your own story. Trust your instincts, be courageous and kind, generous and fearless. Congratulations.
This is a time like no other, for which you will be pioneers. Wear that badge proudly and pave the way for future graduates. Times may be tough, but you will persevere.
Your time as a student at SAIT has prepared you to be strong and adaptable. Cherish your happiest and hardest moments and carry them forward to face everything head on. Best wishes and congratulations.
Graduating from SAIT with the technical skills you learned has prepared you for your career path. However, the work ethic and friendships you've gained through the journey will prove to be as important as those technical skills. Welcome, class of 2020.
SAIT has done an amazing job preparing you for the world and to step out on your own. Never forget the memories you had during your journey at SAIT. Welcome to the family.
The ceremony will begin in 10 minutes. The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. The ceremony will begin in 2 minutes. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's ceremony is unlike anything we've ever experienced before, but it's no less momentous. We're proud you're celebrating with us. This is a significant occasion when we get to see the power of hard work and resolution. Today is full of opportunity. It's both the end of a journey and the beginning of a new one. It's time to look back on your experiences at SAIT and know you've accomplished something truly incredible. Graduands, you set out to earn a world-class education, and you did it. You are here. Welcome to SAIT's Fall 2020 Virtual Convocation Ceremony. Our program begins with the singing of O Canada by Kate Stevens, SAIT radio, television, and broadcast news student.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
And now, greetings to the graduating class from the Chair of SAIT's Board of Governors, Mr. Scott Thon.
Hello, everyone. I'm pleased to bring greetings on behalf of SAIT's Board of Governors. Well, these are certainly interesting times, to say the least, and I'd much prefer to see you in person. And although we're gathering in a virtual way today, I think it's appropriate that I first acknowledge that SAIT is situated on the traditional territories of the Blackfoot Confederacy. Now that confederacy encompasses the indigenous people of Treaty 7 region, the Siksika, the Piikani, Kainai, Tsuut'ina, and the Stoney Nakoda, and the Northwest Métis homeland. But in fact, SAIT also acknowledges all the people who make their homes in the Treaty 7 region of southern Alberta. Well, as I said, these are certainly very interesting times. And in many ways, we know very well how the pandemic has forced us to adapt, and often in not the best ways. The things that we can't do that we used to be able to do. But also in many ways, the pandemic has accelerated our future. It's brought 2030 into 2020. Just think about it. Even in your own friend group or your community, those people that had never ordered anything online and never thought they would, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who hasn't, or at least has gotten help to do it. In our organizations, whether they be for-profit, not-for-profit, governments, we're learning new ways that we never thought we would do for a decade on how to work together. Now, it's not just a kind of a FaceTime virtual meeting, but productivity team tools to get work done much more effective, much more quickly, and much more cost effectively. Even in our field operations, we're seeing, that traditional pen and paper of the morning tailboard meeting being replaced by a smartphone that has your safety protocols on it, your work plan for the day that you can discuss with your coworkers to move forward. So the world has accelerated to us in the workplace. And even in our community, there's radical change happening that's trying to accelerate our economy. An example would be Dave Bissett, who I think you know donated $30 million to open SAIT's new school for advanced digital technology. A remarkable piece. Our governments are putting investments in an unprecedented amount. And now that's at all levels. Municipally, we've seen the City of Calgary add another $8 million into the digital school. We're seeing big incentives of all kinds from our provincial government on tax policy. We're seeing all kinds of dollars coming around infrastructure and other new ways of shaping our economy. And that's just what is happening. Our economy is being rebuilt and reshaped right in front of our eyes. Yes, our traditional businesses are getting back to work, but also we're seeing new businesses. Businesses that had never given Alberta even a second look are now very focused on moving their operations into our province. So as you build your career, don't think of it as a pre-written book. It's certainly not, I'm sure, what you thought it was going to be when you first started. This is a story for you to write, and it's going to require you to be flexible and to be open to what is possible in our new economy, because many of us don't know where that's going to go. Now, the great news is you have a SAIT credential. It's a credential that is not only recognized in Calgary, in our province, across Canada, but even internationally. And know that SAIT will always be there for you. You're one of us. You're part of our alumni. From lifelong learning to maintaining those skills, you're going to have to evolve your skills as you build that career for the future. Your foundation and your roots at SAIT are strong, and they're going to serve you well. So as your careers take shape, they're going to grow, they're going to mature, you're going to have to turn left and right. Take advantage of your SAIT credential and the connections that it offers. Whether that's some advice, or maybe you have to reskill into a new area. It's going to open doors for you that you never imagined possible. Finally, be proud of being a SAIT grad. I mean, it is a great accomplishment. It's been a lot of hard work, and you should celebrate, even if it is just virtually. Congratulations, graduates.
SAIT President and CEO, Dr. David Ross.
Congratulations, graduates. I am honored to be speaking to you today. I recognize this is not a traditional convocation ceremony, but that in no way diminishes your accomplishments. I hope whatever you are watching from, you are celebrating in a way that is meaningful to you. Certainly a bit of improvising has been required these last 8 months. In my 30-year career in education, I could have never imagined what we've all been through and experienced. Your tenacity and commitment to your education has been remarkable. Our world changed, and it disrupted our usual way of working, teaching, and of course, learning. But you hung in there, even though it was tough and in some cases totally out of your control. Now, I said this in June at our first virtual convocation ceremony. My confidence in the class of 2020 as you move through this uncertain time of reinvention in our city, in our province, and around the world comes from SAIT's history. Now, if you don't know, our institution has a 100-year track record of adapting and remaining focused on developing not only career-ready graduates, but game-changing individuals. SAIT opened its doors in 1916 with 11 students and a mandate to train veterans returning from the First World War. Now, at the time, we were called the Provincial Institute of Technology and Art, and we were the first publicly funded polytechnic in Canada. Over the years, the school matched community needs by refashioning itself as a hospital during the Spanish flu and as a Royal Canadian Air Force wireless training school in the Second World War. SAIT has evolved, but its model of education has remained rooted in training skills for the future. Skills that are not only technical and hands-on, but also the personal skills every successful graduate must have, that you have. You adapted, you innovated, and you pivoted. Now you're entering the workforce at a challenging time, but you have the opportunity through your SAIT experience and this unique moment we find ourselves in to make a difference, to be the newest trailblazers and our institution's next history makers. This is what our province needs now more than ever, professionals who can get the job done. Regardless of where you are, individuals with the curiosity and relentless drive to find solutions. You're ready. Your SAIT skills are transferable and will take you a long way. Remember the hours spent with classmates, collaborating on projects and preparing for competitions. So with that, stay connected to your peer network, to your instructors, and get connected to your fellow SAIT graduates. This year, SAIT's alumni family reached an incredible milestone, 250,000 graduates. SAIT is one of only a handful of Canadian schools to have an alumni network this deep. So along with your credential, the SAIT alumni family will open doors for you. Take advantage of this and ensure you get connected and stay connected through opportunities such as volunteering, mentoring, and of course, network activities. Now, I want to close with a few thank yous. To your loved ones, your family members, your friends, you make a difference in the lives of our students. Thank you for supporting them and seeing them to the significant finish line. To our faculty and our staff who helped get you here, thank you. Your dedication, your support, your commitment to student success has been unwavering during what are unprecedented times. And of course, to you, our graduates, your patience and your persistence are to be commended. So on behalf of the SAIT community and your instructors, congratulations. During a very uncertain time, you led by example and you didn't press pause on your education. As a SAIT graduate, you have the great ability to help rebuild and reimagine the future. I wish you all the best. Congratulations, graduates.
SAIT is proud to recognize our members of Phi Theta Kappa, North America's largest honor society. SAIT's chapter, Beta Sigma Tau, opened in 2010 and now has more than 3,000 members. These students have attained the highest level of academic excellence, maintaining a 3.8 or higher grade point average during their time at SAIT. This chapter also received several awards this past year, including the Distinguished Chapter Award for Honors in Action Project, Top 100 Chapter Award, and SAIT's President's Award for Student Leadership. Presentation of SAIT's 2020 honorary degree.
The awarding of an honorary degree is recognition by SAIT of distinguished achievement in business, the creative arts, or public service, either provincially, nationally, or internationally. We are proud each year to shine light on accomplished professionals and passionate citizens. It gives me great pleasure to present Mark Little with an honorary degree in business administration from SAIT. Mark is the president and CEO of Suncor Energy, and he is no stranger to SAIT. He holds an applied technology petroleum engineering degree from our institution, and with it, he's had a very successful 34-year career in the energy industry. Mark has held progressively senior leadership positions, and his work has spanned from the Wood Buffalo region and east coast of Canada to Latin America, North Africa, and the North Sea. Most recently, under Mark's leadership, Suncor launched Suncor 4.0, a business transformation journey to increase the company's competitive advantage and business performance for the future. The company, which is more than 100 years old, is being hailed for its work in technology adoption and industry innovation. A very strong community leader, Mark has been influential in developing Suncor's community investment priorities that include learning from and collaborating with Indigenous peoples, building community resilience, and participating in an energy system transition to support sustainable practices and the future of the energy industry. Again, I am pleased to present Mark Little with an honorary degree in business administration. Mark, we are proud to add you to our list of honorary degree recipients and to call you an alumnus.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Dr. Ross and the SAIT community for this tremendous honor. I'm sure all of us would have loved to have been physically together, and I'm just very thankful that through technology, I'm still able to participate with you here today. While the pandemic has created very high uncertainty, I'm sure all of you are very excited about your significant achievements and accomplishments and the opportunity to celebrate that with friends and family. What a tremendous accomplishment. A big congratulations to all of you. I hope your educational journey has ignited a spark to be curious and continuously learn as part of your own journey. In this fast-paced world of technology, this is now an essential life skill. And that's how my journey with SAIT originally started. Before coming to SAIT, I had worked in a variety of roles in the oil and gas industry over a 14-year period. What I realized is, although I was managing an oil sands operations in Cold Lake, there was a tremendous amount that I didn't understand about the business, including many of the processes and technologies that the company used regularly. When the opportunity came up to take a heavy oil reservoir engineering course at SAIT, I jumped at it. I still remember having raving debates in class about how the reservoir production model could be improved, and which is just a testament to the patience and quality of the professors at SAIT. Although I expected only to take this one course, I quickly realized how much more I could learn from SAIT, from many other course offerings, from topics like exploration and drilling through to fluid dynamics and instrumentation. all of these topics have been incredibly useful in my personal career journey. I think I was halfway through my degree at SAIT before I decided I wanted to finish the degree. And although I had lots of theoretical knowledge from my first science degree, SAIT afforded me an opportunity to learn how all of this was applied to my business and to my operations. This has become foundational to how I manage and engage with the workforce at Suncor today. And since that time, I have not only seen how SAIT is playing a valuable role in our community in all sorts of skills and industries, but I've also seen them on the international stage. In fact, SAIT helped educate some of ExxonMobil's hires from Chad and Angola just after I finished my degrees, so I was able to support and participate in that as well. I also have a few extended family members that have attended or are attending SAIT. So not only has this influenced my own journey, but it's been foundational to my extended family in their own personal journeys. So certainly it gives me perspective on just how significant the skills and knowledge that you learn at SAIT and how they can impact your lives in a positive way. The rest is now up to you. And although you may not be thinking about it now, I'm very confident that this graduating class, there's people that will make significant and positive contributions to our communities and to our industries and companies, solving problems, caring for people, and forging our journey to the future. And as you go on this journey, let me leave you with 3 things for you to think about. One is perseverance. It's important to never give up, even when challenges loom large. With everything from technical challenges to personal challenges or complex human challenges in organizations and in our society, we must push ahead. I always remember to look for the opportunity in any situation. This helps you stay positive and focused on how things can get better, no matter what challenges we face. Certainly in the crazy world of COVID-19, it's given us a real-life situation where everyone can practice this skill. Secondly, adaptability. I could talk about all of this in the context of COVID all day long, but let's set that aside and remember that the world is continuing to accelerate. One of my favorite sayings is that the world will never be this slow again. Think about that. With the pace of technology and constant disruption, being adaptable and flexible are essential skills for the future, not just for your career, but also for your life. And thirdly, what I have already mentioned, curiosity and lifelong learning. Always looking for new ideas, new approaches, new knowledge can serve you well. One of the significant opportunities I've had in my life has been to learn about the history and culture of the Indigenous peoples directly from their community. This has deeply changed my perspective, and I'm very appreciative of the people that have taken the time and patience to teach me. This has helped not only me, but is a journey that our entire company has been on, to not just learn, but to act and make tomorrow better than today. This applies to learning from our mistakes, which starts with being honest with ourselves, and then focusing on being resilient and giving us the ability to address the future challenges. Again, congratulations, everyone, and thank you for this honor today. I'm looking forward to engaging with you as you pursue your own aspirations and your own career, because from where I'm standing, the sky is the limit. And I guess as I say that, I realize, okay, with technology, that's probably too constraining. So let's just say onwards and upwards. Be well and all the best in your careers. Congratulations.
The presentation of our Fall 2020 valedictorian. After completing university, joining the job search, and experiencing a number of unsuccessful job interviews, Megan Dunn decided to add technical skills to her resume. She turned to SAIT and enrolled in the Legal Assistant Program in 2017. In 2019, she was named president of the Legal Assistant Society Club. Now, she's SAIT's Class of 2020 valedictorian. When it comes to Megan's favorite SAIT memories and the things she'll miss most, her instructors are at the top of the list. She will also miss the learning experience of being a student and socializing with her peers. Eating a $2 hot dog in an early morning class during finals also ranks high. Megan credits her SAIT program and its connection to industry for teaching her how to ask the right questions and arming her with the knowledge to be successful in her career.
A virtual hello to all friends, family, and my fellow 2020 SAIT Fall graduates. I first want to acknowledge our dreams, desires, and goals that have been undoubtedly changed with what 2020 has brought upon us. Without hesitation and complete certainty, I know that your initial vision of 2020, your graduation, and your life was entirely different than the reality we are currently experiencing. And while I understand those hardships and uncertainties you must all be feeling, I aim to place upon you a challenge. A challenge to divest yourself of the heavy burden of broken dreams and instead urge all of you to march into this new world with courage. We are graduating into a world that is different and changing before our very eyes. And we have been presented with the very unique opportunity to rise up and become the strong leaders that this world needs and deserves. This task will not be easy. There are no guidelines to follow and no immediate leaders to emulate that will aid us in navigating these new waters. However, I firmly believe that the tenacity I have seen from my fellow graduates who have gone through such a chaotic year, yet still prevailed with glowing success, will aid us in becoming those strong leaders. Let us write those guidelines. Let us rise up to the challenge and strike a new path in this world. Let us stand with courage to build new dreams and new goals. I wish to congratulate my fellow classmates and peers and to thank my instructors, especially Alanda McLean and Louisa Casano, who always answered my questions with honesty and integrity. I make a special acknowledgement to my family and my partner, Justin Kelly. I owe and credit my success to your unending support and encouragement. Finally, I wish to conclude with a quote that I hope leaves you feeling inspired, encouraged, and filled with determination. And it is by the late American legal justice warrior, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. Congratulations, class of 2020. May we all embark upon this new world with leadership, determination, and unparalleled courage. Thank you.
Conferring of the graduates.
If you'd like to stand, please do so. On the authority of the Board of Governors and in conformity with the statutes of the province of Alberta, I admit each graduate to the appropriate credential. Congratulations, graduates. Well earned and well deserved. You can move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left.
Graduates, take a moment to acknowledge how far you've come. You woke up SAIT students. Now, you are alumni. You worked hard, built incredible resilience. You learned and earned the skills needed for a strong start to your career. Your time, inside and out of the classroom, online or across the world, will continue to shape your career and your life. It takes diversity, connection, and pride to build a community. It takes thinkers, doers, innovators, and leaders. It takes you to build a community. SAIT graduates make a difference. In our city, our country, and around the world, we're leading and creating what's to come. And now, you are connected to this community of alumni, of highly skilled professionals spread across Canada and the world. 250,000 graduates and counting. 250,000 lives changed by SAIT education. Designers, builders, innovators, mavericks and entrepreneurs, champions, and so much more. Let them inspire you. Like Victor Buffalo, who has served as the chief of the Samson Cree Nation 5 times and built a brighter future for his people. Or Jennifer Dalen, the Red Deer Regional Program Director for Stingray, bringing you stations like 90.3 AMP and XL 103.1 in Calgary. Or Deanna Berghardt, who launched Indigenous Engineering Incorporated, which bridges the gaps between the energy industry, government, and Indigenous communities. There's Rosalind Ediger, who has traveled the world as a successful chef and returns to SAIT to teach the next generation of culinary talent. And there's Clarence Hollingworth, who at 105 is SAIT's oldest known alumnus. He has taught at SAIT, and in 2018 had the Clarence Hollingworth Scholarship created in his honor. These are just a few of the many alumni who have come before. Now, like them, you are equipped to make your mark anywhere in the world. All those who came before you and all those who will follow. We're here for inspiration, encouragement, support, and celebration. You are a part of 250,000 strong. So stay connected. Be proud to be a part of that 250,000. Your education is best in class. And this is just the beginning.
As a graduate myself, I am honored to be welcoming you to the SAIT alumni family. Graduates, family members, and friends, this now concludes our Fall 2020 virtual convocation ceremony. Congratulations, class of 2020.
You have just completed something special, but please remember learning never stops. It's always okay to ask for help and to keep growing your skills. Have fun and enjoy this wonderful time. Congratulations on your accomplishments.
Always show up as your best self. Believe in yourselves and be fearless. Celebrate your accomplishments.
You are so powerful. Know your worth and that you can achieve anything. Use your weaknesses as your strengths and carve your path in life. You're a true original. Let your colors shine brightly for the world.
As a graduate, you've already understood the value and power of education. Now, more than ever, this is the chance to create your own story. Trust your instincts, be courageous and kind, generous and fearless. Congratulations.
This is a time like no other, for which you will be pioneers. Wear that badge proudly and pave the way for future graduates. Times may be tough, but you will persevere.
Your time as a student at SAIT has prepared you to be strong and adaptable. Cherish your happiest and hardest moments and carry them forward to face everything head on. Best wishes and congratulations.
Graduating from SAIT with the technical skills you learned has prepared you for your career path. However, the work ethic and friendships you've gained through the journey will prove to be as important as those technical skills. Welcome, class of 2020.
SAIT has done an amazing job preparing you for the world and to step out on your own. Never forget the memories you had during your journey at SAIT. Welcome to the family.